Sunny Bay.
Sunny Bay's hands-free neck wrap should be your go-to pain relief solution.
Give gifts to family and friends that relieve stress and pain. Give love and care by giving the best. Give pillows, neck wraps, and body wraps from sunny-bay.com, a Biomed DB design company. Just click sunny-bay.com. That's sunny-bay.com.
The Ocala Golf Club, one of Ocala's premier golf courses, from its pristine 18-hole course layout to its amazing pro shop. Jason Linhart and the staff at Ocala Golf offer everything that you need for your golf outing. That's the Ocala Golf Club. Experience country club style golf at municipal prices. You won't go wrong with the Ocala Golf Club. Call them for a tee time today, 352-401-6917.
What you need is RoofMax. RoofMax is a revolutionary green roofing solution that can save you $10,000 or more by greatly extending the life of your existing roof. Here's how it works. Asphalt roof shingles have essential oils to keep them flexible and waterproof. Over time, this oil dries out, causing your roof to become brittle and slowly break apart. A RoofMax treatment saturates your roof with millions of microbeads, restoring flexibility and continued waterproof protection. It's like a skin moisturizer for asphalt shingles. RoofMax treatments are guaranteed for 5 years, and repeating treatments can extend your roof's life for up to 15 years for a fraction of the cost of replacement. RoofMax uses satellite measurement software to provide a hassle-free, contact-free price quote over the phone in under 5 minutes. No in-person house call required. Get your instant quote by calling 352-639-2777. That's 352-639-2777.
Hi, this is Tish. I've been with the station a long time, and the best part of my job is the nice people I work with. My decades of experience gives me the background to help businesses reach their goals. Whether your business is large or small, before you make your next marketing decision, give me a call. The number is 352-732-8000, or email me at Tisha, T-I-S-H-I-A, at WOCA.com. Working together, we can come up with a marketing plan that works.
Started in 1975. It's Yendel's Building Materials. Whether you're making repairs, adding a room, or building a house, Yendel's constantly delivers excellent service and top quality materials and many of the tools and hardware you need to get the job done. At Yendel's, they take pride in supplying their customers with new and innovative products. Yendel's experience in truss design, manufacturing, and component materials is second to none. 834 North Magnolia Avenue in Ocala, 732-3000. Stop by to experience the difference.
Hi, Matt Wilkerson here, your Verizon representative with news that will hum your car, make it smart and safe. How? With the new Hum device by Verizon. You can rest assured you're never alone. Flat tire? Lost? Accident? For $10 a month, Hum by Verizon has you covered. And I will come to you in Marion County to install the Hum for free. Time to call me at 352-528-0020. Are you ready to hum along? Call 352-528-0020.
You're getting ready to move and you work hard. That's why you call Two Men in a Truck, 352-289-0666. You need pros. Trained professional moving experts to do the heavy lifting for you. That's why you call Two Men in a Truck, 352-289-0666. They care about your things as much as you do, and they do it fast and right. That's why you call Two Men in a Truck, 352-289-0666. Visit twomeninatruck.com and get moving.
Two Men in a Truck.
Tick-tock. The days fly by, and we find tax season is upon us once again. Not to worry, though. With a reputable CPA firm on your side, you can rest assured that all of your needs will be handled in a professional and thorough manner. Robson, Scribner, and Stewart is just that firm. They're there for their clients year-round, not just during tax season, to handle your needs and answer any questions you may encounter. At Robson, Scribner, and Stewart, there is no client too small or too large. Their expertise ranges from the single individual to the largest of corporations. Get your return prepared by a professional who will use their years of experience to ensure that your tax return's outcome will leave you in the best possible position. Call them today at 694-4184. Robson, Scribner, and Stewart. They're there for you today. Again, that number is 694-4184. Time is of the essence, so don't delay. 694-4184.
Now you did it. Are you completely insane? He's back. He, who must not be named. The man, the myth. The only guy in Ocala to eat his own weight in fried pickles. Twice. Now, you asked for it. Sorta. Live and in person. It's Tom Schmitz.
Welcome back to Ocala Talks with Tom Schmitz on a Tuesday morning. Sad story happened yesterday. A 4-year-old child, multiple broken bones Monday. The child was with 3 other adults, and her mother. They were crossing State Road 40 near 20th Avenue on the west side of town. Somebody realized they had dropped a cell phone out in their traffic. Well, the 4-year-old stepped out in traffic to pick the phone up. Did not go well. As she darted in the road, a vehicle that was traveling on the inside lane struck the juvenile. She suffered multiple broken bones. She's at UF Shands, now in serious condition. The driver who stopped told police had no choice, had no chance to swerve. The child just jumped out in front of my car. Witnesses said that the driver was doing between 30 and 35 miles an hour, so the driver was not speeding, stayed around to talk to the police. So if you were over in that area and you were caught in that traffic scenario yesterday, it was because a 4-year-old child darted out into traffic to try to grab a cell phone from somebody. That's, we put way too much importance. Even a 4-year-old now darting into traffic to save a cell phone. We put way too much emphasis on cell phones. 3 other adults and the child's mother, and they couldn't stop the child from darting out in the traffic. And I know these things happen fast and kids get away from you. I get that. It's a freak accident, and sometimes nothing can be done. But you would like to think with 4 adults there, somebody would have been making sure, hey, the cell phone's in the road. They were more worried. It sounds like they were more worried about the cell phone in the road than they were where the 4-year-old was. 4-year-old went to get the cell phone, hit by a car traveling 30 to 35 miles an hour. Multiple broken bones in serious condition. Hopefully the child recovers fully from that accident. But if you were in that traffic accident snarled up yesterday, it was a car versus pedestrian. And the pedestrian was a 4-year-old child that was accompanied by 4 adults. It still escapes me. And I know that freak accidents can happen, but a 4-year-old with 4 adults, you would think that somebody would have a close enough eye on the child that the child would not dart out into oncoming traffic on a major roadway. They were standing in the turn lane of the roadway, waiting on traffic to clear when they realized the cell phone was out in traffic, and yet nobody was able to stop the 4-year-old from darting out in the traffic to get the phone, and the 4-year-old was struck and injured by a car traveling on State Road 40. So if you were wondering why you were sitting in a traffic jam yesterday on State Road 40 near 20th Avenue, that's the reason. I saw this story, and it brought me back to my late teens, 18, 19, 20 years old, all the way through college, at Georgia Southern. My 24, 25 years old, because from 18 to about 25 or 26, the jobs, I had all kind of jobs, delivering pizza and stuff, but the job I had mostly, because as luck would have it, I was 225 pounds and could pick up the back of a Volkswagen Rabbit and squat, it's a parlor joke. So I did this job, and that's nightclub security. And people say, oh, you were a bouncer. No, I was nightclub security. It's like the difference between, are you a stripper? No, I'm an exotic dancer. Well, yeah, I was a bouncer, okay? Nightclub security, bouncer, however you want to say it. So I understand the scenario I'm fixing to describe to you more than most. And when reading this morning when I was going to talk about it, I go, from my experience, there's more to this than what's being said. There was a newlywed couple went out for a night on the town after their wedding, took the wedding party with them. The bride's still in her bridal gown. They go out in downtown Ocala. They're at a dance club having a good time. Then it gets a little murky. About an hour after arriving, the groom goes to the bar to get a drink. The groom stands there for a while, according to him, starts waving his hand in the air, just lightly waving his hand to try to get somebody's attention. Well, he was asked to leave by a security guard. Okay, let's stop right there. About an hour after arriving. So we've had a few drinks. Now he's waving his hand. Okay, he says he was just waving his hand, not obnoxious or anything. It's my experience that people that say they were waving their hand not obnoxiously or something probably were doing it obnoxiously. And I tell you what, the way to not get service at a bar, hey, bartender. Hey, bartender. Snapping fingers, waving your hand. Hey, bartender, waving your hand. I bartended for a very long time. Whether you like it or not, whether you think we're right for doing it or not, those gestures will get you put at the back of the line every time. Hey, bartender. Hey, bartender. Back of the line. Waving your hand. Hey, over here. Oh, back of the line. Hey, bartender. Back of the line. Bartender, hitting the bar. Back of the line. Somebody that walks up and shakes their glass with ice in it. Back of the line. There's a lot of unwritten rules that get you put at the back of the line in a busy nightclub. So if this person's waving their hand, maybe got a little mouthy, maybe the bartender says something to security. Well, anyway, security guards come over, told him he had to leave. And then as is custom, when you get told you have to leave by a security guard, 2 or 3 security guards will come stand by you and escort you out of the building. That's just how it's done. You may say, why do they need 3? Well, to make sure you get the message that you have to go. That's why. So they started going towards the door. Now his wife, who's on the dance floor, sees this happening, runs over, and wants to know what happened. And the lawsuit they filed said she tried to stop her husband from being pushed. Okay? So to a former security at a nightclub, that means the wife went over and goes, what the hell's going on? What are you doing to my husband? Get away from my husband. He's not done anything wrong. And I'm telling you, you got to read between the lines here. Something like that, an altercation like that took place. Well, now the wedding party's there, so they decide to leave. And as they're going down the stairs, the wedding party says that the security guard intentionally pushed the groom. The groom fell down the stairs, out the door, into a metal podium on the sidewalk, suffering a serious leg injury that needed numerous metal staples in his leg to close the injury. Sounds terrible. I'll tell you why sounds can be a little deceiving when we come back. 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, WOCA, The Source.
Hey, Matt, I know Sunrise Automotive does auto stuff, but I need some tires for my truck. Can you recommend someone?
Yes, I can. We do that.
No, I mean I need them installed and balanced and all that.
Yep, we do that.
Well, my son needed his windows tinted.
Yep, we do that.
I need my seat replaced.
Yep, we do that too.
I need a new roof line and a new spoiler and a new truck.
Yep, we can even do that too.
Okay, I get it. I suppose you can also do a radio show too.
Well, as a matter of fact, join me, Matt Gibbs from Sunrise Automotive, every Tuesday at 10 for auto repair with personal care right here on The Source.
Each morning, we wake up thankful to live in a free nation with liberty and justice for all. But sometimes those liberties can be put in jeopardy, and you may have questions about what to do or who to call. Let Doc Blanchard of Blanchard, Miriam, Adele, and Kirkland help you find the answers. Attorneys at law since 1974 and located in downtown Ocala. If you have legal issues, don't go it alone. Call 352-732-7218. Blanchard, Miriam, Adele, and Kirkland, helping protect your liberties every day. Shamrock Security Systems, 629-3223. Shamrock Security Systems is located here in Ocala, Florida. Shamrock Security Systems is a top-rated alarm company offering 24/7 monitoring, video surveillance, fire and flood protection. You'll sleep a little better once the job is done. Shamrock Security Systems for over 31 years. 629-3223. Get a 100% free quote from Shamrock Security. 629-3223.
Think you know Dex Imaging? Think again. In the office, streamlining communications. In the field, delivering top-notch service, enhancing productivity and reducing downtime. In the data center, a part of the growing digital document revolution. In the world of business, supporting entrepreneurs and helping companies grow. In the forefront of technology, developing cutting-edge document management solutions. So if you think you know Dex Imaging, you don't know Dex.
Gene Powell Pasture Mowing. Gene and Debbie thank you for another successful year and to wish you and yours a year ahead full of health, faith, and compassion. In addition to our pasture mowing, we also offer fence line spraying for weed control and rototilling for your winter gardens. We are family owned and operated, licensed and insured, and farm ready. Powell Gene, Gene at yahoo.com. 352-629-2440. Gene Powell Pasture Mowing. 352-629-2440. Gene is a proud United States veteran.
Oh, hey, Grandpa. Oh, hey, Grandpa. Hey, Grandpa.
Yes, buddy?
Can you take me fishing this weekend?
I'd love to.
Have you noticed a change in your hearing over the years? Missing the little things in life? Visit Beneficial Hearing in Ocala today. Their expert team of audiologists will make sure you never miss a moment. Call Beneficial Hearing today at 352-629-4418 or visit them online, beneficialhearing.com.
Hello, I'm Mark Sears with Regency Printing. With over 10 years in the printing business, I know you'll find Regency Printing the place for all your local printing needs. Plus, I have fax services, mailbox rentals, notary service, U.S. mail, pack and ship, all at one convenient location, 2375 Northeast 25th Avenue. Just look for the yellow signs. Regency Printing, 789-6683. That's 789-6683. Regency Printing.
Hey folks, here's your invitation to Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens for this year's Camellia Show Spectacular. By all means, bring your walking shoes. You'll experience 5 acres of gorgeous camellias right there in one place. Better yet, you can get your own Bob Wine's heirloom camellias. They're blooming sun and shade-loving Sasanqua camellias, and they're just $9.99. The selection is fantastic. And while you're there, check out these hot deals for cool weather. Citrus trees, buy one, get one at half price. Fruit trees, your choice, 50% off. Bunches of winter perennials, just $2.99. Check inside the greenhouse for statuary, fountains, and pottery. Buy one, get one for half price. Don't miss that Camellia Show. It's going on right now at Bob Wine's Camellia Gardens, daily till 4, Saturdays till 3, in the same blooming place since 1952.
Now you did it. Are you completely insane? He's back. He, who must not be named. The man, the myth. The only guy in Ocala to eat his own weight in fried pickles. Twice. Now, you asked for it. Sorta. Live and in person. It's Tom Schmitz.
Welcome back to Ocala Talks with Tom Schmitz. I was telling you about the story about a newlywed couple who on their wedding night went to a nightclub here in town. After about an hour at the nightclub, according to the lawsuit, the groom went to the bar. He nonchalantly waved his hands in the air to attract the bartender. A security guard walked over to him for no reason, according to him, told him he had to leave. He asked why he had to leave. By then, his wife, who was on the dance floor, went to her husband. She wanted to know what was happening. She tried to stop them from throwing her husband out. The wedding party then gets together and decides actually to leave. As they're going down the stairs, according to the lawsuit, the security guard intentionally pushes the groom. The groom falls down the stairs, out the door, into a metal podium on the sidewalk, suffered a leg injury that took numerous metal staples to close the wound. Okay. So let's read between the lines here. and I have the ability to do that, as I worked extensively for about 10 years as a bar security, nightclub security guy or bouncer, eventually to the point where I was in charge of the security of 2 different nightclubs. So I know a thing or two about the security at nightclubs. Let's go back to him waving his hands at the bar. That's probably not the total truth. He probably was waving his hand at the bar. Probably going, hey, bartender, how about a damn drink over here? Probably got a little mouthy. That's why security was alerted to him. The security's not going to come over unless there's a reason for them to come over. They're just not going to randomly say, oh, that guy's waving his hand. Let's go throw him out. Then there was probably, why are you throwing me out? I ain't done nothing wrong. Get your hands off of me. Something exchanged like that. I'm just speculating here, but from my experience, that probably happened. Then the wife comes over, escalates. So what are you doing to my husband? Well, you get your hands off it. What are you doing? We're not leaving. I'm just speculating again, but that's a strong probability of what happened. Then as they're going down the stairs, get your hand off it. Don't touch me. No, you need to go. You need to go. And in the process, maybe feet get tangled up or something. Guy stumbles down the stairs, falls out, and hurts himself. Being that no charges were filed by the police, an injury like this, when the ambulance is called and all, the police would have been there. There had to be an investigation. And believe me, police in this day and age, police are not on the side of nightclub security, or they're not against them either, but they look into everything. You're not just going to, when I was in nightclub security, you know, you could pretty much do what you wanted to do, tell the cop, well, he was belligerent, took a swing at me. Cop was like, well, he's going to jail then. Tom, are you saying that you lied to the cops when you were a security? No, I never did, but I know some of my employees that work for me didn't tell the whole truth to the police about incidents where they hurt somebody. It happens. This could be the case in this situation. I'm not saying this not. But I know that this story, the way the lawsuit goes, we were just out for a night and I was waving my hand politely and they threw me out for no reason. And then just because he wanted to, he shoved me in the back and pushed me down the stairs for no reason. That ain't what happened, folks. Now, I don't know truly what happened. I wasn't there. But I promise you, that's only half the story. Well, they filed a lawsuit. Edwin Tripp Green filed the lawsuit for Rodolfo and Olivia Perez. They alleged that Charles Jenkins intentionally pushed Rodolfo Perez down the stairs. But I'm telling you, in situations like this, there's a lot more to this than it literally says. After the ceremony, the couple and family decided to go to Ocala Downtown Square to celebrate. Miss Perez still wearing her wedding gown. The group wound up at the Lodge on Magnolia Avenue. The Loft on Magnolia Avenue, which is owned by Brick House Lodge. Coincidentally, the club is across the street from the law firm that now represents the Perez's. About an hour in, Perez went to the bar to get a drink. He was there for a while, waved his hands in the air to attract the bartender, the lawsuit contends. Security guard Charles Jenkins went over to Perez, told Perez he had to leave. He then, with other bouncers, escorted Perez to the door. Perez, once he got to the door, said, why do I have to leave? By then, his wife, who was on the dance floor, come running up to her husband. She wanted to know what was happening and told the bouncers, do not touch my husband. The wedding party then decided to leave, and as they were going down the stairs, for no reason, Jenkins intentionally pushed Rodolfo Perez in the back, causing him to fall down the stairs, out the door, and into a metal podium onto the sidewalk, suffering a serious leg injury. He was transported to hospital where numerous metal staples were placed in his leg to close the wound, according to the lawsuit. They're looking for $30,000+ in damages. I'm telling you, folks, it sounds like in this, the way the lawsuit's written, and that's how they're supposed to be written, I know, it sounds like the security personnel overreacted and then intentionally harmed this individual. That's not how it works. And by the way, unless there's video evidence, it's going to be very hard for a lawsuit to proceed because it's he said. He pushed me in the back. I didn't touch him. He was a little intoxicated. He tripped over his feet and he fell down the stairs. I never touched him. Or he pushed me down the stairs. He was told to leave. He kept numerous times trying to stop. He turned around. He got physical with us. We had to try to get him out of the bar. In the interim, he tripped over his own feet and fell out the door and hurt himself. I'm telling you, that's how these conversations went. And this was told to the police, had to have been, because an ambulance call with that kind of injury, the police were there too. And the police in downtown, there's a nice police presence in downtown. So there was a cop near this situation. And what we're talking about is the upstairs above the old Starbucks is what we're talking about. There's a dance club up there called The Loft. This happened in November. But it's funny how these things get written like this, and it looks like that, the Loft and its security personnel are just bad people and just purposely shove people down the stairs that they don't like. That's not how these things happen, folks. Okay? That's not how this happens. Okay, I DJ weddings now, stuff. If they went out on a night on the town after their wedding, remember this was after their wedding reception too. So there had been some alcohol already consumed by this wedding party. Okay, just keep that in mind. There's more to this story than what is being alleged in this lawsuit. I promise you. I've been in this situation hundreds of times with intoxicated people. Well, what are you touching? What have I done? I haven't done anything. Get away from me. I can see it happening in my head. Do I know that to be fact? No, because I wasn't there. But my vast experience in these situations tell me it went a lot closer to the way I'm thinking than the way the lawsuit states it went. Because the lawsuit states that Perez was doing nothing, got asked to leave for no reason, and then the bouncers just didn't like him, so they shoved him down the stairs and hurt his leg. That ain't how it works. It's just not how it works. Carol Ann Baldwin, Master Gardener Carol Ann Baldwin. She is up next. She is efforting to get here. I know she had a appointment. If she's here, we will have her live. If not, we will replay a rewind of Carol Ann Baldwin, and hopefully she gets here to do her live show. But if not, she has vast knowledge in these rewind shows that is just as good as not as good, just as good as if she was live, but almost as good as if she was live and in person. We'll do that next, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM. You're listening to WOCA, The Source.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
USA Radio News with Lance Pry.
In the waning days of the Trump administration, sources said on Monday President Trump is likely to grant clemency to rapper Lil Wayne on Tuesday in a final series of pardons that is not expected to include lawyer Rudy Giuliani or ex-aide Steve Bannon. Trump is expected to issue more than 100 pardons. Vice President-elect Kamala Harris has formally submitted a letter of resignation for her U.S. Senate seat to Governor Gavin Newsom of California. Ending her 4-year term in the chamber, she said, "As I resign from the Senate, I am preparing to take the oath that will have me preside over it." End quote. Newsom has named Alex Padilla, California Secretary of State, to fill Harris's seat for the next 2 years. Japanese photography giant Canon has launched a new interactive website that gives you a chance to take pictures from space. Unveiled at CES 2021, redefinethelimits.us. For USA Radio News, I'm Lance Pry.
Newsmax TV. Everyone is watching it now. President Trump says he loves it. And more than 30 million Americans tune into Newsmax TV. With great shows and analysts like Dick Morris, Rudy Giuliani, Michelle Malkin, Diamond and Silk, Mike Huckabee, Alan Dershowitz, and a lot more. Every night you can watch Newsmax's #1 show, Greg Kelly Reports. Greg Kelly and Newsmax are unafraid to tell the truth about the election, how big tech is censoring you, and Joe Biden's dangerous plans. You need to watch Newsmax TV. Get Newsmax on all major cable systems or check your guide. If you don't get Newsmax, call your cable operator. Tell them you want Newsmax. And remember, Newsmax is free on Roku, YouTube, Apple TV, Xumo, TiVo Plus, Pluto, Chromecast, and most smart TVs like Samsung and LG. And don't forget to download the free Newsmax TV app. All other cable news channels ask you to pay, but Newsmax's app is free. So start watching anytime, anywhere in the world.
Today in Ag News, I'm a Southeast Ag Now. While USDA announced they will be providing additional assistance through the Coronavirus Food Assistance Program, otherwise known as CFAP. Starting today, January the 19th, and running through February 26th, applications will be accepted as this new assistance expands eligibility for some ag producers and commodities, as well as updating payments to accurately compensate some producers who had already applied for the program. Some of these changes are being made to align with the recently enacted Consolidated Appropriations Act of 2021. Through this new assistance, USDA's Farm Service Agency adjusted the payment calculation for certain row crops, specifically those for which a producer had crop insurance coverage but not an available 2020 actual production history approved yield. This change is only for producers with crop insurance coverage who grow barley, corn, sorghum, soybeans, sunflowers, upland cotton, and wheat. Producers who applied during the sign-up period that closed back on December 11th can now modify an existing CFAP-2 application. Newly eligible producers who need to submit a CFAP-2 application or producers who need to modify an existing one can do so by simply contacting their local USDA Service Center. Plus, in addition to the changes being made to CFAP, FSA will extend 2020 marketing assistance loans. If you'd like to learn more about all of this, just go to our website, southeastagnet.com.
For generations, we've worked the land. We've faced hardships and uncertainty before, but you can depend on Florida's farmers. We will continue to rise before dawn and harvest our crops, ensuring that Florida-grown fruits and vegetables are in your stores and that your family is fed. We are providers for our families and yours. We're Florida's farmers, and we're in this together.
Randall Wiseman, Southeast AgNet.
We'll have plenty of sunshine today with a high of 69 to 73, mainly clear and cool tonight, low 45 to 54. Then Wednesday will be sunny to partly cloudy with a high of 72 to 74. Thursday and Friday both partly sunny and pleasant, high Thursday 73 to 75, high Friday 74 to 78. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm Holly Holdren.
Hi, I'm Toykia with Claw Mama Seafood, and if you missed my interview on WOCA Monday, well, you missed a lot. Let me ask you, do you like food prepared by hand with a home-cooked taste? Then you need to come by Claw Mama Seafood, right off the square in Ocala. That's Claw Mama Seafood. Just check us out on Facebook at Claw Mama Seafood, or email us at clawmama@gmail.com.
It is In the Garden with Master Gardener Carol Ann Baldwin here on Ocala Talks. She joins us every Tuesday at this time. Carol Ann, good morning to you.
Good morning, good morning.
Well, I don't know why I can't hear you.
You got me on there yet?
I thought I had you on there.
Am I here? Am I here?
There you go. I had number 3 turned up instead of number 2.
Oh, okay.
I had the other one.
Oh, yeah, I'm not down there.
College football, shot to the head.
I was going to say, I'm not down there.
So, we're in that season.